Welcome, daring souls and seekers of the unknown, to our mesmerizing odyssey through the shadowed corridors of the world's most haunted and mysterious sites. Tonight, we delve deeper into the realms where the ordinary meets the extraordinary, where each location is a nexus of chilling, scary stories, enigmatic paranormal stories, and heart-stopping horror stories. Our first descent into the unknown takes us to the ancient and enigmatic Bhangarh Fort in India. Hidden within the rugged landscapes of Rajasthan, this 17th century fortress is a monumental testament to a time-long past, now shrouded in a cloak of eerie legends. Stories abound of a curse cast by a spurned wizard or a holy man, depending on the tale, ensuring the fort's doom and the misfortune of its inhabitants. Today, the fort lies in haunting desolation. As night descends, the air grows thick with the weight of untold stories. The remnants of royal palaces and sacred temples cast ghostly shadows, creating an atmosphere that is both unnervingly quiet and unsettlingly alive. Visitors often report an oppressive silence, broken only by the sudden, unexplainable sounds of footsteps or soft whispers in languages lost to time. Some even speak of spectral figures, glimpsed out of the corner of the eye, that vanish when confronted, leaving behind a chill in the air and a sense of unrelenting watchfulness. We then journey to the fog-laden pathways of Highgate Cemetery in London, where Victorian elegance intertwines with the macabre. This sprawling necropolis, with its ornate tombstones and overgrown foliage, whispers tales of its infamous nocturnal resident, the Highgate Vampire. This entity, first sighted in the 1960s, is described as a towering figure cloaked in darkness, with eyes glowing red like embers. The legend sparked a media frenzy, attracting a coterie of vampire hunters and supernatural enthusiasts, including the notorious David Farrant and Sean Manchester. Their dramatic and often theatrical endeavors to track down the vampire added layers of intrigue to the already captivating narrative. The cemetery, with its labyrinthine paths and time-worn mausoleums, invites visitors to explore its depths, but with a word of caution. The line between legend and reality may blur, leaving one to wonder what truly lurks in the shadows. Our path then weaves through the ancient waterways of Xochimilco to the hauntingly picturesque island of Dolls in Mexico. Here, amid the dense foliage, thousands of dolls, their eyes blank and faces distorted, hang from trees and buildings. This surreal tableau is the legacy of Julian Santana Barrera, a hermit who, haunted by the tragic death of a young girl, transformed the island into a shrine of discarded dolls. The dolls, each with its own silent story, create an atmosphere of disquieting stillness, as if they are waiting for something, or someone. Visitors often recount feelings of being watched, the air heavy with whispers that seem to emanate from the dolls themselves. Some even claim to see the dolls' limbs move, as if animated by an unseen force, adding a chilling dimension to this already unsettling locale. Next, we drift to the sun-kissed yet somber shores of Jamaica and the imposing Rose Hall. This beautifully restored Georgian mansion belies a past steeped in darkness and dread. The legend of Annie Palmer, the White Witch of Rose Hall, weaves a tale of betrayal, black magic, and murder. It is said that Annie's spirit, along with those of her victims, haunts the mansion. Visitors recount experiences that defy explanation. Sudden temperature drops, unexplained noises, and fleeting glimpses of ghostly apparitions. The most daring explorers speak of feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness in certain rooms, as if the walls themselves are imbued with the tragic emotions of the past. Our final foray into the paranormal brings us to the mysterious Screaming Tunnel in Niagara Falls, Canada. This unassuming stone structure, once a mere utility tunnel, now holds a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in the region. Local lore speaks of a young girl who perished in a fire within the tunnel. It's said that her screams can still be heard, echoing through the cold, damp walls. Visitors often report strange occurrences, the flicker of ghostly lights, the feeling of being watched, and the unnerving sound of a child's scream that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Photographs taken inside the tunnel frequently reveal unexplained orbs or mists, tantalizing evidence for those who seek proof of the paranormal. As we conclude this journey through the shadowed realms of the supernatural, we are reminded that our world is far more mysterious and enigmatic than we often dare to imagine. Join us next time on Beyond the Fringe, as we continue to explore the unexplained and the unknown, delving into more scary stories, paranormal stories, and horror stories. Until then, keep your curiosity alight and your sense of wonder kindled, for in the shadows of the unknown lie the most extraordinary tales waiting to be discovered.